Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries, my chance to take a lower league side through the tiers onto glory, and that's what we've done with Kingstonian. They are in the Europa Cup. They've made it all the way to the semi-finals where we could potentially see it in either an All-England final, an All-Italy final, or an England-Italy final. So two clubs from two nations are dominating the Europa Cup. Barcelona are out, Juventus are out, big clubs have fallen by the wayside. Speaking of big clubs that have fallen by the wayside, it's with sad news that I announce the demise of my club, my favorite club, Liverpool. Yes, they had to win that game against Derby County. Well, that game against Derby County didn't go the way Liverpool had hoped. They lost to Derby 2-0. With that defeat, Liverpool are consigned to the bottom of the table with 2 matches left to be played, 6 points on the board. There is a mathematical possibility that Liverpool could get out, but they need results to go their way, and the Derby match was critical. They needed to win that match. Liverpool have now got to play United away. There's no chance in hell they're going to win this game. And then they got to play Bournemouth, who they already lost away to 2-1. Now they travel to Anfield in a battle where they have to honestly, if Liverpool beat Bournemouth, they still only have 30 points on the board. There's no way they're going to get past Watford, even if Watford lose the last 2 games. So Liverpool need to win their next 2 games and hope that Watford and Bournemouth continue losing. That's the only way they're going to be safe. No. What are you talking about? 32 points. They still at the bottom. Right? Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. It's the year 2027, 6 May. There you see it, the feud challenge where you have to bring a club to glory, and that's exactly what Kingstonian have done. They are playing in the semi-finals of the Europa Cup. It's their first time here. They got to the semi-finals. We beat Barcelona at home 4-2, went away to the Bernabeu. I didn't bother recording it because I thought I was going to get hammered 4-0. I mean, all Barcelona need to do is score 2 goals. Guess what happened? The final score, 1-1. We make it through. And it's going to be potentially either an All-England final, an All-Italy final, or an England-Italy final. It's one way or the other. 2 nations dominate the finals of the Europa Cup. There is some news though. Juventus fell by the wayside. Barcelona, big clubs dropping by the wayside has been the story of this season. And no club is bigger at falling by the wayside than Liverpool. They're gonna go down. There's no way they can mathematically crawl themselves out from this mess. I mean, even if they win their next 2 games, they get 33 points. Southampton on 34. There's no way. Liverpool are going down. They've got the worst goal difference. They lost to Derby County. Derby County did a 6-pointer on them. Here we go. Derby 2, Liverpool 0. I mean, what's happened to Liverpool? I mean, I covered some of it in the last show. If you look at the landmarks, they had a new chairman taking over 2026, hoping to turn things around. This comes after John Henry left. But along the way, by the way, they've had their own problems, right? They did okay for a while, but they've been on a downward trajectory for a really, really long time. Liverpool have just become one of the saddest clubs you'll ever see. Okay, there they are. I mean, this is what the championship is about to say hello to. A club that has won 5 European Champions League titles, 19 Premiership division titles, the latest coming in 2020. I mean, what can we say? Well, they got a chance to try and win the Skybet Championship for the 5th time. This is crazy. Oh my lordy. This is it. This is the saddest thing for any Liverpool fan. So, what has happened to some of the players? Okay, let's try and find out where some of these players have gone to. All right, so start off with Mo Salah. Mo Salah, the great Mo Salah, is now playing in Palermo and he's valued at 350,000. I mean, at the age of 34 years old. His career stats show that he left Liverpool in 2024-25. He made only 9 appearances and he went off on a free. So there must have been an exodus of players who left on a free. He scored 9 goals in the 23-24 season. I mean, it's really sad the way it's, I mean, I don't know what to say. Sad is just depressingly bad. And then they are so, I mean, I don't know. I think he's just an average player anyway. But Jordan Henderson has, well, apparently he's run all the way to Glasgow Rangers. And here it's his career stats. Liverpool, he left 24-25. There's probably a mass exodus from the club in 24-25 because he's another player that left on a free, and he went to Glasgow Rangers. We've got Trent Alexander. I mean, young players, right? We want to know how these young players have done. Well, he left for Derby County. For, I mean, 25-26, they sold him for 8.25 million. The first, I mean, he left Liverpool to go join Arsenal, traitor. Then he went to Arsenal, stayed in Arsenal for a while, and certain things have changed for him. Loris Karius, we all know what he's famous for. He left Liverpool as the 17-18 season. Loris Karius gone, went to Dortmund, and then he ding-donged for a while. I mean, somebody actually paid £26.5 million for this goalkeeper. And he's not bad. His ratings as well, pretty decent. And then we've got Omre Can. So some of these Liverpool players, well, he's still valued very highly, 17.25. He ended up leaving Liverpool for Real Madrid for 54 million. Then went to PSG. My goodness, this guy is turn in. I mean, he's definitely got a fat paycheck somewhere. Well, we've got maybe 1 or 2 more players left, and I am trying to. Oh yes, Ben Woodburn. I mean, I do like Ben Woodburn a lot. As you think he's a very talented player. He's playing now for Burnley. He too was sold by Liverpool. Well, Liverpool. Then he went away to Burnley for 7.75, and he's been with Burnley ever since. So it's really sad what's happened to Liverpool. Liverpool are now going to say hello to the Championship, and I am going to say hello to their squad. Evil laugh. So we've been scouting their players. We've gotten a fair bit of information on most of these players, and some of these players, I keep telling my scouts to get as much information. This is critical. We need as much information on all these players as possible. Yeah, so we've got some players like this Ken Glover. We have a scout report on him. So I'm looking for all the players, and I'm going to go through each one of these, and I'm going to look at all the information that each player has, because the information that is most relevant is going to be the transfer status information, to see whether or not they have any contract information, to see whether or not they have any relegation clauses. Because I have been scouting these players, and I think my scouts are a bit lax at the moment. So we'll scout them again. Assign scout from the scouting pool for 2 weeks. We have to open all the information up on all these players. Some of them I have scouted, like Mike Scarisberg. Some of these are pretty good, but Liverpool are hanging on to these boys for dear life. They wanna get maximum value for them, which I don't know. Does it make sense? Because one of their players, I tried to purchase one of their players, and they came back with, they refused a 7 million offer, and I'm not about to pay, like Sam Miles here. We went in with an offer for Sam Miles. I like him, decent enough, okay, and Liverpool didn't want to sell him for 5 million. I'm trying to do Liverpool a favor, give you some money, you can go and do something with it, get some decent players in your squad. But Liverpool apparently don't want to get the generosity that comes from Kingstonian at the moment. Meanwhile, we have done okay, right? So this run from Liverpool, this is Kingstonian, right? We've been concentrating the Europa Cup. We made it to We rested our players for the match against Man City. We got thumped there 7-1 because we literally played with our second stringers to save ourselves for this match. And then here we came back 3-1 down, equalized 3-3, and then we lost 4-3. Very sad. The FA Cup semi-final was a very close affair. Damien Phelan again getting another hat-trick. And then against United, 90th minute defeat. Very heartbreaking. Stoke, again, we lost. But if you notice my team, you will see that I'm resting quite a lot of players because the Europa Cup semi-final is a priority right now. As far as the champions, as far as the title race is concerned, we are 4 points off the pace with Arsenal, and I don't think we're gonna catch them. We were close at one point, but yeah, we're not gonna catch them. I wanna, if we have a chance at a trophy, right? It's very remote, but if we can get past Inter Milan, why not? I mean, we've already beaten Barcelona, so we're playing Inter Milan home match, and got West Brom, Brentford, and Arsenal to come with three games, potentially 9 points on the board. But the sad news for us is actually the fact that we have got some players that are injured. Simeon Pontiso is injured, so he's not going to be available. He's out for the rest of the season. There's no way he's going to make it for this match. And our last game, we actually rested quite a lot of players. So if I quick pick, this is what my ass man reckons we should be going with for the match against Inter Milan. At home, may not be that bad of an idea. Mario Ring, I had to rest him in the last game because he was complaining of, the physios were complaining he might get injured, so we rested him. We're going to start with Villaverde on the left flank, and of course Hakim Guanoche on the Villaverde on the right, Guanoche on the left, Marcelo Hermes, Jack Price, and then basically these are the players who will take to the pitch. And I'm hoping that we are able to do okay. Evran Karadeniz, I'm going to drop him here because ever since the injury to Simeon Pontiso, I've got no choice but to play Mario a bit deeper. This has given Phelan the chance to get into some of these matches. And the good thing about Phelan at the moment is he's on a goal-scoring vein. He's scored 18 goals in 18 matches. So, and he's been scoring hat-tricks, which is kind of crazy. So he's scored 2 hat-tricks. So he hasn't been selected in a lot of games, and he's not coming into his own. He played well against United, played well against City. I had to sub him off in the away leg against Barcelona. He was having a shocking game. And then against Man City, he didn't play too well. So I'm hoping that to some extent he does show up today. All right, so we've got our players. Can we get through? I mean, we're on a kind of a bad run as well. So I'm hoping this bad run doesn't show up during this match. So opposition reports show that they're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. This is their passing network. I mean, this indicates to me I should be looking at the left flank a bit more. Their positioning map as well. They're heavily, they're going to build play up a lot on the right side of my pitch where I'm attacking as well. So this might be a challenge for us. Opposition instructions indicate yes, they will be playing at 4-2-3-1. Am I gonna change how I play? No, we're gonna play the same way. Solo has been playing quite well, and this is the 4-2-3-1 they're gonna be attacking us with. So the first leg actually finished goalless between the two of us. It was a dour match to say the least. They did have a player that was sent off, but we couldn't convert it. It was not an easy match. Both teams played okay, I guess. Phelan had to be substituted, but then Ryan Brewster didn't make much of a difference against a side that was very defensively resilient. We missed Simeon Pontiso. In our second match, we beat West Brom with a side that really was sent out to protect the main players. Will Ring was rested. I took off Karadeniz after a while. And Mario was, in fact, Evran Karadeniz didn't even play. Mario was rested in the 52nd minute. Brunel, who came on as a substitute, managed to score the winner. Now we travel away to Inter Milan, and they're going to be playing the same formation, the 4-2-3-1. I got to respect this formation because it's going to be a formation that can easily cause us problems. We got Marcelo Hermes. They reckon he should start now. I'd rather start with Guanoche because Guanoche has got better positioning. The rest of the players, I can't register them. So they're not really available for this match. So we've got these players and Jack Price. That's it. So these are the only players that can go for this match. We'll play the same way we did Control Fluid with these instructions, and I'm hoping this is going to be enough. We had a hard time against them in the last match. It was difficult to break them down, and they've been playing quite well. West Brom leading Lazio as well. So this is going to be quite the match. Submit the team, and let's get cracking, boys. Let's see what we can do. Can we make it to the final, Dre? 4-2-3-1. Delgado was annoying in the first leg. He was everywhere, but he wasn't scoring any goals. So the boys are marking quite well. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna start watching this match on comprehensive. I did record the match, but didn't think it was worth showing to you guys. There wasn't really very much that was happening. Yeah, we are definitely the underdogs. Come on, boys. Let's kick this match off. Get going. Delgado to Jose to Kovalenko to Hoge Science. They had a player sent off. I wonder whether or not his absence will be sorely felt. Mario to Ring. Now to Higgins. Plays it to Phelan. Phelan to Evran Cardenis. He has the ability to find a pass. Okay, that wasn't one of his best days. This is dangerous. They come into the box, and it's almost an opening goal. Cardenis almost making a mistake. Oh, must be nerves. Swallow to Gonosh. Gonosh, smart pass to Cardenis. Mario, brilliant pass to Higgins. This is how we. I was about to say, this is how we do it. We scored a goal. Marian to Eduardo Jose. Oh my goodness, this Inter Milan team is coming at us. Unlike the way they played in the first leg, they are definitely showing us that they may not be able to last the full 90 though. There'll be 3 substitutes made at halftime. 1, 2, 3 are probably going to go off. If we can hold them, this will be quite the result. Higgins goes wide, runs into Eduardo Jose, but he comes back to help us clear the danger. Higgins again, he's onside with a chance to cross. It's Cardenis has scored the important away goal, and we've done it within the first 5 minutes. Yes, now Milan have to come out, which will suit us just fine. Okay, and I've got Ryan Brewster waiting to take to the pitch. Because if they come out attacking, we've got Ryan Brewster who'll be the substitute. Kovalenko, Marian. Let's not get too excited. Ring again to Evran Cardenis to Coyle. Coyle finds Phelan. Phelan will play simple passes. He just a lot of 1-2s. Cardenis he may have scored the goal, but his passing is not a joy to behold today. But he's trying a lot of true passes, which is what I've told him to do. And Liam Coyle has picked up a yellow card as well. This is not looking good for us. Villeverd to Ring. Ring to Evran Cardenis. Wild. Now the question is, what do I do with Cardenis? Do I move him up the pitch and bring in somebody else? Coyle wins the ball, but I've got to be very careful with Coyle. Swallow over the top. Oh, Higgins is onside. No, he's not. He's offside. Marginally offside. So we've got Palmer Brown on a yellow card and Liam Coyle on a yellow card. Villeverd with a throw. Kovalenko back to Torres. We are putting pressure on their back line. Yep, a lot of pressure on their back line. And it's Milan worked the ball out brilliantly to Delgado. Look at Delgado go. And he misses a clear-cut chance. Okay, damn it, what do I do? The longer I think about it, the worse it's going to become. This all depends on how Cardenis plays. Oh, a great ball for Phelan. Phelan is through. Phelan strikes it. Callum Higgins. Or do I... This is me. Now First, we got a problem with Liam Coyle. He's on a yellow card. This Hubner can come on for him. But I'm going to take it to halftime and then make that call to bring on Hubner. Then the other option right now is to bring on the one and only Ryan Brewster. Good defending. Ring, no. It goes to Miazin, to Torres, Kovalenko. Swallow reads the danger brilliantly. Releases Higgins. Higgins is off. This is where we are dynamite. Oh, you beauties. Okay. All right. Now we have to plan. Liam Coyle's yellow card is going to be significant for us. Okay, for once I'm going to change the role. I rarely do this, but it's going to be a Carrillo because I can control a Carrillo's tackling. Okay. All right. You're going to play as a Carrillo. You are now going to be on support. We're not going to say anything. We'll keep quiet. Swallow to Ring to Evran Karadenis. But we need the steal in midfield. That's the problem. That's why I need Liam Coyle playing there. Higgins goes wide. Higgins, and it's a cross for Phelan. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. They've taken Phelan down in the box, and we have a chance to make it 3 on the day. Ring will not. My goodness, that's the first penalty he's missed in his entire career. He's never missed a penalty, and he decides to miss it today. Oh my goodness, Will Ring, what have you done? Will Ring misses a penalty, and his performance is gonna be affected. Onana, the ball goes to Guanosh. Guanosh holds the ball up, plays it back to Muric, the keeper. Smart play. Palmer Brown, Swallow to Guanosh, plays it to Ring. Ring to Evran Karadenis. Plays it, simple pass to Coyle. Phelan now. Back to Karadenis. Gets it to Coyle. Coyle to Phelan. Phelan plays 1-2. It's a beautiful sequence of passes. Whoa! Kingstonian have scored again. Oh my goodness. Look at the way we passed it around them. Coyle touches it for Phelan. Phelan holds on the ball. Plays a one-touch pass. And Karadenis with a brilliant pass. Okay, having Karadenis playing there was the right move then. I was nervous. I was contemplating pushing him up forward. Okay, 70 minutes on the clock. Okay, we're playing well, but now I want to rest Liam Coyle. Do this because the wrong player. We're going to bring on... Okay, I don't know who to bring on. Okay, Dries Brunel, tackling 13, anticipation 13. Hapner, tackling 13, anticipation 12, Brevy. Okay, Dries Brunel will come on for a Liam Coyle. We'll change it back to a ball-winning midfielder. We'll take off Liam Coyle because we do not want to run the risk that he picks up a red card. Phelan, Brunel, Palmer Brown, pass that to nobody in particular. I think the boys are feeling a bit nervous at the moment. Martin under pressure. Esmila to Eduardo Jose to Marine to Eduardo Jose. Back to... They tried. Delgado, finally. He sees the... Oh, we make a mistake at the back. That kind of mistake is going to cost us. It's going to cost us. Who the hell made that mistake? You might be transfer listed at the end of the season. So, who is this? Swallow, you bloody idiot. Luke Swallow will now be taken off. We bring on Hapner for Luke Swallow. What is Luke Swallow doing? That was a... Oh no, we got one more substitution that we have to make. Villaverde has taken a knock. So we bring on Kyle Walker-Peters. All our subs are out now. There's about 4 minutes of stoppage, and they have a throw in our half. Things would definitely change if they score. But I think this should be enough for us. We should be able to make it through to Cliff. Look at that. Oh, we're playing so well. And Brunel clears the danger. Ring. It's the final whistle. Kingstonian have done enough. They have done enough. They have beaten the odds. They have taken Inter Milan to the cleaners. Hey, we played one tactic the whole season. We didn't change anything. West Brom are going to meet Kingstonian. It's an All-England final in the Europa Cup. Yes. Villiers is injured for 5 to 7 days. Doesn't really matter. We have made it to the finals of the Europa Cup. Ah, this is so beautiful. It's an all-England final as well. So, one of these teams is going to the Champions League. And we've beaten West Brom already this season. We've beaten them once at home. The other time we played them this season, we also beat them away 4-0. Odds are looking in our favour. I don't believe what I'm feeling at the moment. Plenty of joy. And look at this, Kingstonian on 64 points. Right. So if we win our next match, we'll be on 67, but we have a game in hand and we could upset the apple cart here with Man City and Arsenal. I think in the FA Cup final, let's check it out. So who has got another chance? So FA Cup we lost in the semi-finals to Man City. Man City are playing Chelsea in the finals of the FA Cup, and we've secured our place in the final of the Europa Cup. With that, a possibility of playing in the next season's Champions League. It's a fantastic result for us. And our next two games are going to be away at home to Arsenal and to Brentford. And Arsenal, well, I reckon they will need to win that. Arsenal, I reckon, will need to win this game if they want to get into the Champions League. So Arsenal have got 2 games in hand. We've got 2 games in hand. We are 2 points behind them. And this could be it. Arsenal play Chelsea now. This is the match of the weekend. Well, the sad news for today in this season of the Kingstonian Diaries is that Liverpool are going down. We're gonna go and we're gonna raid the ladder. We're gonna go after their players. Hopefully they want to join us. But so far I've tried with a few players and most of them have come around and said we don't like playing with a club of your stature. But come on, Liverpool's stature is very good as well. They were expected to finish in the top tier, 6 at the start of the season, but now 45. I mean, this all should change, right? And Kingstonian, well, we are there, babies. We are there. We are on our way. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. Plenty of surprises. We have continued our run. We are now in the final of the Europa Cup. And I can say one thing. I have not won the Europa Cup in an FM game in a long time. It's one of the cups that's eluded me. It's the elusive cup for me. I've never won the Europa Cup in, I think, about 4 seasons of playing this game, 3 or 4 seasons, 5 maybe. I've never won the Europa Cup. So it's going to be a personal thing for me if I do win the Europa Cup. I'll be very excited. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for the continued support of this channel. You make this kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.